This conference will now be recorded.
How are you guys doing? This is Anders Okela, and today we're gonna be doing focus regarding the gold. So, I just wanted to do this video because there are few new stuff that I've added regarding Cosmos and all this stuff. So I'm just gonna do like an analysis of the gold and and see what really happens on the gold because we already had the signal, the sell signal of the gold, and I'm gonna tell you some mistake that I saw that a lot of people has done on the gold. So basically, as you can see, this is the gold. This is the gold. We had an a manipulation area of the gold. Obviously, our quasi-motor structure. This just quasi-motor structure. Everybody knows it, and I'm just gonna draw it right here, and so everybody can see it. So this was our quasi-motor structure, right? And then so this was our quasi-motor structure, right? We always press a cell on the left shoulder, right? Regarding the entry. So basically, it's always going to be a cell on the left shoulder. So if you look at the gold right now, it's been going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So what does that mean? So basically, when the price is doing those kind of things, you can see in most cases it usually has an engulfing. So when it have an engulfing, it's always remember what they taught you about candlestick. Whenever a price is having an engulfing, it's telling you a signal of of a sell position. As still here we have some inside bars. So basically it has been giving opportunities along the way up. So when the price is giving opportunities along a certain direction, it's basically trapping traders. So if you can see here, it give you a sell position and then it went up. You see, and then it give you another sell position and then it went up again. So basically what is happening here, we are just trapping sellers here and then buyers entered here, and as soon as buyers enter and then we trap them again, and then as soon as sellers enter then we trap them again. So basically compression is just it's a price trap. It's a price trap or to a certain extension of the price or at a certain level, and then the price once it reach that level and then it decides to pick the market direction. So if you could just put it just here, just basically this was just basically a compression of the price. If you could put it in what you call like trend lines, I'm not a fan of trend lines and stuff, but if you can see it in trend line, this was basically what was happening right now. The price was compressing. So where was the price compressing? Basically, as FX changes at our group and stuff, we basically look at quasi-motor levels, supply and demand, um, drop-based drop, FCRs, FCBs fail to come back. So basically, you have the structure right here. It's called the quasi-motor level. And then if you could check here, it's a bit tricky here because you have this structure, this shoulder here, this shoulder, this shoulder, and we have another small shoulder here. So obviously you're always gonna take the last pick. So we wanna focus on this shoulder, right? Because if you can see this shoulder is equivalent to this shoulder here. So if you're gonna focus on this shoulder as our entry point, this would have been the shoulder we focused on. So if you go to a bit higher time frame, you see this shoulder is a bit clear. It's a bit clear. You see, it's a bit clear this shoulder. So this would have been our entry point, right? But you see, the price didn't really reach the left shoulder, but it decided to drop without even touching the left shoulder. But the thing about Quasimodo, guys, you need to understand that the price is either gonna hit two things. It's either gonna hit the spike of the candle, or the closing price. You see, when I look at the closing price, it turned exactly at that point. You see, and then it says turned exactly at that point. So, but I just wanted to show you something before we go any further. Why did the price drop? The reason the price dropped, this why the reason the price dropped. You actually have what you call we actually have what you call a hidden quasimodo. So this is what the hidden quasimodo, because if you can see here properly, guys, this candle here on this drop, the price was just dropping, and then it went up a bit, and then it created some sort of a peak. You see, it created some sort of a peak. So this is a high. It created a high here. It created a high here, and then it created a higher high, right? So as soon as it created a higher high, it already has what you call a head. It's already had what you call a shoulder, a left shoulder, and then now it has it has it has the head, and then the head has broken the left shoulder. So we have what you call a quasimodo. But this kind of quasimodo, we call them MPL, plane levels. So it's just that you have to go a bit a bit lower to go a bit lower on lower time frames to actually to explain to you what an MPL is. So I'm just going to try and explain it and justify it. I hope that you will understand it as well. So basically, an MPL, what we have on the price. Basically, on the price, we have two things that retail traders look, right? We have a resistance level, and then we have a support level, right? We have those kind of levels. So basically, if you go to the internet or anywhere else, they're gonna tell you sell at this level, at the resistance level, and buy at the support level, which makes sense, right? So basically, what does it means that you're gonna you're gonna sell at the highest price and buy at the lowest price. That's what all retailers do. Like shop price, they buy something low and then they sell at the highest price. So even in currency, we do the same thing. So how does MPL or QML? Because it's almost one of the same thing in MPL. It's just that an MPL is almost like a small quasimodo. You know? So basically, what happened is when the price hit this level and hit this level, right? So you see that you have a price respecting the resistance and support. So when the price decided to come this level again, what is going to happen is that you're going to have a lot of people decided to sell, right? And then they're going to respect it just for confluence side. And then when the price hit this level again, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to decide to go for a sell at this level. So we're going to have a lot of stop loss here. We're going to have a lot of stop loss here. So remember the institutes and the big boys only trade against you, right? So since we have a lot of stop loss here, because a lot of price action has been happening here, we have a lot of stop loss here, right? So what are they gonna do? They're just gonna go a bit down here and take all the stop loss at this level, right? And then when they took in the stop loss, they're gonna go up, right? They're gonna go up, right? Obviously, a lot of people are gonna be expecting to sell at this level as well. At this level as well, they're gonna be expecting to sell, and then they're gonna do what? Take all the stop loss, right? Take all the stop loss somewhere here, and then they're gonna go down again. You see now what happens. So we have all this full feed. So the same thing happened right here on this level. The same thing happened on this level. So let me just write it there. So MPL. It's just that it's a bit late. Like I would have shown you, because if you go to the lower time frame, it would have showed this same exact structure of the supports and resistance being taken left, right, up, up, and at the bottom. So we have this level. So basically now if you could look at it, it have a same exact structure of the quasimodo, because it have the shoulder and it have the head, and then it has broken the lower low. The same thing applied here. Let me just zoom it out here. Let me zoom it out so you can see it. You see, I'm just gonna try and zoom it, or because I can't go to lower time frame, because you can see the price of going as drove a long way now. So if you could just see it here, let me zoom. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. So as you can see here, we have what? A level here up and a level here down. I'm just taking the wicks, right? Let me just take this one and then take the wicks. So you can see the wicks are not straight up. It's just that purely that you can't see it properly. But you can see here. Let me just zoom it a bit at this level. So as you can see here, we have like a support in the resistance level. But you see these wicks, here, these wicks are actually telling you that at that certain resistance and support level was created on the lower time frame, there were actually orders that were taken off. You see this week, because these spikes, basically, in most cases, if you could just see on other brokers that we were complaining about, they are always like spikes where they took stop loss of of some certain traders. So in most cases, spikes are used to actually just take those stop loss and then go in the right direction. So you can see here we have some spikes here, and then let me just delete it. So I hope that everybody get that point. So those spikes to start were taken out here, and they taken up at the top, and then they went down again, and then they went to the same level, right? Let me just delete this. Uh, delete this. Okay. Let me delete this. It's taking so long. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here. So we have this level here, right here, that is an MPL, and then if I could just like put just obviously we've spoken at the beginning by taking your left shoulder as your entry point. You see, the price turned exactly at that same level, but a lot of people did a mistake because they had stop loss on the lower time frame. Guys, if you're gonna be analyzing on 1 hour, like if you're gonna be analyzing on 1 hour, your stop loss has to be on 1 hour. If you're gonna do the daily time frame, your stop loss is gonna be on daily. And I also made the same mistake. Like I felt like it has to drop. It has to drop, and then it stopped me out on some few trades. But suddenly, and I had some other trades that I put for swing trading. So you can see here, it just dropped exactly on that MPL. And my biggest concern is that okay, it has dropped at this MPL, but you can see that the price here could actually go and test this shoulder. You see, so you cannot be comfortable when you're holding the gold, because you can reverse and test this Quasimodo, because this is the original Quasimodo. This is the original Quasimodo. Because if you can look at just on clear price action, just hold it up and just do it like this. You see that once it violates this trend line again, and then probably there is a probability it could return and then go to the real Quasimodo here. Because if you can see here, there are a lot of Quasimodo on the gold. There are a lot. Because if you can see here, on this structure here, probably here, you can see here, there's a lot of Quasimodo happening around this level. So I'm a bit concerned. Because if you could check it, like there's the shoulder, there's the head, and then there's the break. So you never know, but this would be the main Quasimodo that I'll be more focused on. But this one worked as well. But let me check. Remember, we once spoke about Fibonacci and Quasimodo all together, right? So let's just check did it respected our 61 level, 61.8 or our 50 level. Basically, you're just gonna take this high and then take this low, right? There's the low. You see the price exactly 10 on the 61 level. So if you just put this and just put it like this, so it just 10 exactly on the 61 level, right? So this was exactly the dopest level. This was exactly the level it was going to respect, right? Because it was on the Quasimodo there, and then it was on the 61 level. So that's why the price decided to drop here. And so this is just the like GlobalX 360 is not like I don't work for this broker, and I just decided to actually try it out because you know there's a lot of struggle when you're using like international brokers nowadays when you're withdrawing, especially using F&P. So you can just try the broker out, man. Like it doesn't have like a tight spread, yeah, but like it doesn't have like those crazy spikes that, but it's not like a ICN broker. Honestly, it's not an ICN broker, and the spread is not that tight. But it's a good broker. You can make profits around it. So you can just try it out. Like if you feel comfortable, you can start for little as $100. So look at this trade, the gold, and we had it. For those who don't know, like if you are like outside the country or whatever, you can, yeah, okay. So you can try this broker out, and yeah, try this broker out, and well, I just got distracted by this person outside. Okay, this was the signal that we have on the gold, right? This was the signal that we have on the gold. There it is. You see, exactly, man. We have the signal on our team. So if you just want to join FX World Changers, you could just hit me out on WhatsApp, uh, or hit me up on Telegram or inbox me. If you're international, like outside country, England, Spain, Africa, Botswana, Nigeria, whatever, like just hit me up. We only accept PayPal accounts, like $20, and then we offer like unlimited signals, man. Let me just show you for those who've been asking. Unlimited signals. You have PDFs. Ah, man, there's a lot you're gonna learn, and we do offer mentorship and a lot of stuff that we offer. So just try. Just try and just hit me up and tell me what you think of the gold, and if you want to join our signal group. So you can see there are a lot of trade ideas that we offer. There are lots of trade ideas, man, like crazy. So just hit me up and tell me what you think. Sure.